just closed the weekly precisely now. In terms of the monthly, we are still below this resistance, this resistance, this resistance, and this week, and this week. So we closed below this one, but we're still above support here on the 8,600. So this is the support at the moment, plus these moving averages. Here, the 20, 21, and 12, these all act as support, and the stop loss is just below these wicks here and this area. This is all areas to buy after all this big buy bullish candle and the bullish engulfing candle on the monthly. So the week closed now. This is the weekly chart. We closed above the last moving average, which is the 50, this green one here. We closed above, so we will have continuation. Even if we come down here to test these ones in these areas, this top basically, this is the strongest top here. Here it's this bottom here, which is aligned with all these tops from the candles close plus the wicks. So these areas here are all areas to buy. Of course, we can come down a little bit. Looking at the monthly, which is more easy to see, if we come down to test these trend lines, this candle here from the week, which is aligned with this week here, and the close here, plus this week here, I mean this one, this is the areas you can leave orders to buy until here. Here, this here, which is this one, and this one, you can all leave orders to buy, stop loss below. Maybe here, or with a bigger risk management here. If you want to make a bigger stop loss, you can leave orders below those areas and maybe put another buy order here, a bit below, and the stop loss just a little bit below. It all depends on your risk management. So this is where we are now, above all the major moving averages, so this is quite bullish. The last time we were above here, we went quite high. And in 2015, as soon as we went above the 21 moving average, we went up, and then we came to test it. Here we tested, but here we still didn't come down to test it. So even if we go up, we will come down to test it, and then who knows where we can go. Or this can be just a fake out. Who knows? It's quite possible too. So for shorts, to play safe, maybe better to wait for something like big rejections. Price comes down to the 21, closes below, and then there's like a rejection here on the 21, and then we came down. So there's many options to take profits and make shorts. For now, this is where we are with all these trend lines. We are rejecting this one here, but we still have the big one from $2,000, which is here, and we have this trend line here that we test one time, maybe we test a second time if we go up. So there's many options now. If we start to come down, it's to those 21 moving averages, and if we lose this area, we have this 50 moving average here to buy, the 89 here, and the 100 here, also areas to buy if we crash. For now, we are trying to do a higher low from this area here at least. and then of course another one here. This is what this price action is trying to do, and let's see what it does. Also on the and in terms of trend lines, we came to test here on the 4000. It was this trend line from here to here, made this one, but we still have these ones that started here in 2015, these two bottoms, one with the wicks and another one with the candle close, and they make these two trend lines. So it's still possible that after a few months, here we can come down to test these ones. Who knows, Bitcoin can do this. It's just playing level by level. Okay, so I will take this one out. I'll just put now the daily. So on the daily we are compressing inside this triangle. We had this big rejection here, another rejection, so let's see if we come down to test here the 21 and the 20. We still have the 50 here on this trend line, because this trend line wasn't tested. We did this short squeeze here, and then the price didn't come down to test it, so this trend line is still waiting, and it will be aligned with the 50 moving average, and with this trend line too, that comes from here. It wasn't tested yet, so it's still possible we come here and we will be consolidating until we come here. Who knows? For now, we are here. We are doing higher lows. So the day closed not below this support, strong support here, and make a higher low. So it was a good buy, this candle here. 4 hours. We are here inside. We are compressing here for expansion. Let's see if it's up or down. We have many moving averages and trend lines to buy below, but we still can push up one more time. We are compressing. It's more easy to see now on the 1 hour. This is where we are, above this trend line, plus on this 89 moving average. And we are trying to go above the 21. This one I think was already doing it. See, this one was trying to push higher, this one was a buy too. Let's see these ones if we come down here or if we push higher. Now on the 15 minutes, the buy was here on the 21, and we are trying to push higher. So let's see, this is the buy was here, two candles closing above with this wick, above this support, which is the 377 moving average, and making higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, and now let's see what it does. Before it was doing lower low, higher lower lows here, lower low, lower low, lower low, another lower low, but here was starting to inverse. So let's see what it does. Low time frames then pushing higher on the RSI. Also here we can go higher on the 60 minutes. We already came down here, so we still can come to the tops. So I think we will push higher. It's trying to. Can be a fake out and suddenly we can come down. Who knows? We can just push a little bit up, suddenly we come down. Bitcoin does many times this, many fake outs. 4 hours. We are still holding above the 21 and already above the 12. So we are already above all the moving averages here. See, it's getting green now. But in terms of 4 hours, we are already in the overbought territory, and I'm sure we will come down soon because we have been here and we still didn't come down to the lower areas. So seems like the obvious buy area. It's this top here, because it wasn't tested with this week. It didn't come down to test it. Plus this top here, which was also this week here, didn't come down to test it. So all these areas are buy areas. From here, the most obvious, and this one wasn't tested, this one wasn't tested, this one wasn't tested. So it's all about patience and waiting. Even if we come here, we will keep on doing a higher low. Compare with this one, with this one, with this one. Many higher lows here, grinding up. So these are buy areas. Only when we start losing here, for instance, we keep on coming down, and if we come down, we will come down to this area which wasn't tested here. This I already explained many times. Can be another buy zone, but until now, all this area, it's here. If we lose this, stop loss, and then rebuy here. We will have to come down sooner or later. So I think we might give another push higher. Let's see. But we are doing lower lows. One low, one low. Let's see if today we do another lower low, or if we manage to keep on doing grinding up and doing higher lows. This is the top here. This area. I still think we might come here to these tops here. Or even here. Let's see what it does. All this area, we still can have a week there, and let's see what it does. And that's it. I still think we will push one more time here. Around here. If we close above this top, which is the big resistance, on the 10,400, 10,000, yeah, this area here, if we start closing above, we can push higher. For now, this is our all resistance, and we are already on overbought territory, also on the daily, so we can stay a while here, so we can stay here a few more times, trying to push higher and consolidating. Let's see what it does. But I think we will have to come down to test support on these areas, as I said before. And that's it. We are already on the overbought territory. Okay, I think that's it. Just Bitcoin. I won't do Ethereum or whatever, but it's kind of the same. It's been grinding up, finding resistance already above all the moving average on the daily. The resistance, I see it coming here. It came to this top here. Basically, we rejected from this one here. So this is the cluster that it rejected from here, from the past, with this top. And then this area here, from all these candles close. It will be more easy to see on the weekly, but it's still doing the same as Bitcoin. So this is where we are, rejecting the 20 here, and let's see if we manage to push higher, or if it happens something like this, we push one more time here or here, down, and then we come to test support again. Let's see. Okay, that's it for today. I'll put the 15 minutes to see where we are at the moment, and we keep on trying to push higher on the moving averages. This week was very strong on Ethereum as a buy. from here to where we are, 3% profits, not that much, but was a strong signal to buy. You will wait for this week here to buy and then back up. It's always the same pattern. After a big week like this, saying that the price will go up, like a hammer like this one, price will go up. You wait, you see this week here, you put the buy order on here, on the week a bit below, and the price will go down, touches this support, and move higher. This is what happened on Bitcoin on the 4000K as well. So this is all the same strategy. Never try to chase the price and try to buy here, because the price will come to test support when we have like a big hammer like this. After a crash, it always comes to test support. Like here, it went up, down, came down to test support. Although this one was aligned with this area here, but this one was more evident. This is the buy area. This is where you can see on Ethereum. This is a big support resistance line here. Which is aligned with this area here. So this is Ethereum has many areas. This one, it has this one here as well above to do support resistance. This is like a point of control, very easy to spot. From all these candles closed, that candle closed this week. That's why I did this top, and here try to go above and then back down. So this is the area to short and has a big resistance. And that's it.